Alright, hey, Hazebig here, and I'm getting ready to plug my Rav4 Prime SE in for the night, and so I just got done doing work, and then I'm gonna go set my Rav4 Prime up to charge, to schedule a charge. Okay, so I'm gonna show you, that's what this video is about. Alright, so here I am inside the Rav4. Okay, so to get there, there's two ways to get there. If you have the XSE, but I have the SE model, I was reading in the manual, and there's a way you can do it on this screen, but you need to have the XSE version, I think, because I cannot find it in here. So there's no way to do it through here, but you can do it through the multifunction display right here. Okay. So what you would do is you would get the directional buttons here. All right. You would what I do is I'm normally on this screen, the one that tells you how many miles and stuff you got left. I got like 0 miles, by the way. And then so I'll hit the left button. All right, this button right here, the left button. All right, this button right here, the left button, until it goes past the messages. So there's the messages, and then the settings. All right, and then I hit up. All right, so I'm gonna hit up here. All right. And then you have to go to vehicle settings, and then you have to hold the OK button down. All right, the OK button's the one in the center. All right, so hold the OK button down on vehicle settings, and then you go to charge settings. All right, if you're not on charge settings already, go to it. And then go to charge schedule. Okay, here you can do a bunch of other stuff too. You can limit your charge current, all right, to 8 amps. You can adjust your settings for the lock, all right, for the connector, and then you can turn your battery, heater, and cooler on and off. Why you would want to turn on and off those, I don't know. Anyway, we're going to go to charge schedule, and then so you can schedule events. So I'm not really sure how the departure function works. I think that way it makes it so if you have enough power, you can. It'll be like at a certain, it'll be at like full charge. It'll adjust the charge for it, like, so when you leave, you're like at full charge or something. I don't know, but I don't use it. All right, but I'll show you how to start a charge. So why would you want to do something like this? So Hades Omega is on the PG&E EV, I think it's EV rate A plan. And so after midnight is when I get the cheapest rate, because I own an EV. So I get a really cheaper rate. It's 18 cents a kilowatt after midnight. So that's pretty good. I think anything under like 20 kilowatts is all right. All right. So that's definitely the best time to charge, because that's the cheapest, you know, and it's off peak. All right. So so you're gonna go to scheduled events. All right. And so I've got a bunch already in here. Okay. But you can start a new one. All right. So I don't know how many you can do preset, but right now I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 7 in there, and I can add one more. Okay, so I'll show you how to add one more, and then I'll just show you. So usually I just do start. Okay, so that means when you plug in your vehicle, it won't start charging until it reaches that time. All right, and I guess you got to make sure your clock is at the right time too. So. So make sure your clock is, because we have daylight savings in California. So like if I wanted it to start charging at 9 o'clock, I would hit this one. All right, that I would turn that one on. All right, but I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to show you how to schedule a new one. So let's say what do I have here? I don't know what to add. How about just 7 o'clock? Okay, so we want to schedule a charge at 7 o'clock. All right, 7 o'clock in the morning. All right, so we're going to hit OK, add. All right, so you're going to do, there's start and departure. All right, start means when you want the charge to start. Okay, like I said, I don't use departure. And then we want to start at 7. So my Rav4 Prime is set up for military time. Okay, so if I go past 12, it'll go to 13. Okay, so but we want 7. All right, 7. Oh, you can also put what day you want. All right. But if you don't put what day you want, it'll just repeat it. It'll, you know, for whatever you're setting it at, it'll just repeat it like whatever day. Okay, so we're going to hit done. Okay, and then save. All right, and then so now we got that 7 o'clock in there. So there's the 7 o'clock. Okay, I guess it does it I'm not sure how it does it. That's a good question. Anyway, so yeah, there it is. So if you wanted to enable that, it's on right now, okay? So when it means it's on, that means that charging schedule is activated, okay? So that means at 7 o'clock, my Rav4 Prime is going to start charging, okay? But I don't want to do that, so right now I'm going to set it for 12:30. Okay, so 12:30 is 0 or 30 minutes after midnight, all right? 30 minutes for you non-military time folks. All right, so I'm gonna hit on, all right? And then that's on already. So, and then you will hit the back button, all right? This little back arrow key here. All right, you're gonna hit that until you get out, okay? And then you're gonna turn your vehicle off. Okay, I'm gonna get out of the vehicle. Okay, and make sure you haven't locked your vehicle yet, or else you won't be able to open the charge door. Okay, pull the cover off. All right, and then we're gonna go get my charge cable here. Okay, we're gonna plug my charge cable in. Okay. All right, and then it'll go green and it'll start blinking like that, all right? And then it should turn off. That's how you know that your programming worked. Okay. Okay, it'll blink, and then at some point it just won't blink anymore. Okay, it'll stay dark like that, okay? So at what's the word? At 12:30, my Rav4 Prime is going to start charging, okay? So that's a way, you know, so I don't have to come back at like midnight and plug it in. I could plug it in before midnight and schedule it to charge after 12, okay? I wish it had a feature where like you could limit the amount of charge. Like let's say I want to charge it to 50% only, you know, that type of thing, just to keep the battery like happy, you know. But if you guys don't know, lithium-ion batteries, if you're not using them, you shouldn't charge them up all the way, okay? You should charge them up to like 50% to like 80% or something. Like 80% is like the happy state of charge, all right? That's what I say. Okay, but anyway, the Rav4 Prime doesn't have that feature. The XSE might, I don't know, but the SE does not have that feature. Okay, you can't set it to charge to 80% and just stop. All right, like let's say you weren't going to drive your Rav4 for like a week or two. You're going on a trip somewhere, and you don't want to leave it fully charged, but you want to charge it a little bit. So so you wanted to charge it up to like 80%. You can't do that. So you'd have to charge it and then watch it, you know, and then pull it off the charger when it got to that percentage. So the charging system on the Rav4 Prime is, I'm not gonna lie, is not very good. Okay, it's kind of antiquated is what I'm gonna say. All right, but yeah, I had an electric motorcycle and it didn't have any of those features, so at least this has the feature where you can start your charge at a certain time. All right, and you can have it so like let's say you're using a level 2 charger, you can have it, I guess it's smart enough to, when it starts charging, it'll charge it to 100% before you leave. Okay, so yeah, and that's one way you could prolong the life of your battery. All right, that's what at least that's what I heard. Anyway, but I'm just going to be charging it all night. Okay, so but I want to charge it when the electricity rate is the lowest, so that's why I've scheduled it for after midnight. All right, and then I just got to remember to unplug it before 3 o'clock p.m. or 1500. So I can save the most money on electricity. Okay, plus I got solar power too. So, but it's not really sunny times lately. Okay, so I hope you guys learned something. That's how to schedule start your charge on your Rav4 Prime SE. Okay, the XSE, I believe you can do it through the main display. All right, but on the SE, I think you can only do it through the one on the main gauge cluster. Okay, thanks for watching. Hades Make Out.